Baby ear infections. How to treat baby's ear infection naturally so they don't come back. So you don't have this recurring cycle of nonstop, ear infections and antibiotics over and over and over all winter long. How do you treat baby's ear infections naturally so they go away permanently? Check it out. Hey, I'm Lisa. Welcome to Miracle Maker Mom. We inspire moms and dads with awesome parenting skills. So if you're new here, subscribe because I know you're gonna love it here. Baby ear infections. How to treat baby's ear infection naturally so they don't come back. So you don't have this recurring cycle of nonstop, ear infections and antibiotics over and over and over all winter long. How do you treat baby's ear infections naturally so they go away permanently? Your poor baby is miserable. He's got an ear infection and it's a third one this winter already. You don't want your poor baby with ear infection after ear infection again and again and again, and it's just hurting your baby and it's hurting you. So what do you do so you're not stuck in this crazy cycle, which some of us are way too familiar with? How do you get out of the cycle of nonstop antibiotics and ear infections? Number one is to stop the milk products. I have seen this so many times, work for so many people, for myself and many of my body code clients. It's unbelievable. Stop the milk products. Now, if you're the one that's nursing, then you want to stop having milk products yourself. If your baby is having, whether formula or foods, you want the baby to stop having milk products. And you're going to see just that in itself is a huge, huge difference, and it really helps. Number two is you want to cut down or cut out white flour and sugars. Not forever. I mean, sometimes forever is actually good too, but not forever. Just for the time being while you're working on these ear infections to make sure they're completely gone and not coming back, you want to cut out the white flour and the sugar. Because these are things that turn to sugar in your blood, and for many, many reasons, that's, it's a long story, but those are the things that cause having these recurring ear infections, because the bacteria that's in the ear, it feeds off of sugar. So having the sugar, the white flour, and the dairy, that's feeding that bacteria. So you want to cut those things out.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Sorry, just making sure you're still with me. Number three is you want to take probiotics. So now if your baby is eating foods and they can have applesauce, or if they're having formula, you can put it in their formula or in their applesauce. If you're nursing, then you can be the one taking the probiotics. You want to up the probiotics because the probiotics is what combats the bad bacteria that they're having that's developing in their ears. Also, an amazing, amazing thing that I have seen happen, work so many times for myself and my body code clients, I've read it in books, it's unbelievable, is to put a little bit, open up a capsule and put a little bit on their tongue before they go to bed, okay? Not too much, just let's say a quarter of a capsule, a little bit on their tongue. You want that probiotics to stay in their mouth. So that, it's like the last thing you put in their mouth at night, even after they're sleeping, just open up their mouth and put a little bit in their tongue. Because those good flora, the good bacteria is now, it's like flowing around inside all over the place when they're sleeping. It's got, it's moving around in their throat, in their ears, in their nose, and that's combating, it's battling the bad bacteria there. Number four is to use a natural eardrop. There are so many different brands. You can try different ones. I have one that I really love and used so many times over the years. My kids, they beg for it. And I myself have had an earache once or twice before, and I used it and loved it. So I'm going to leave the link for you below so that you can order the one that we use that we really love. And number five is getting to the root of the problem. Sometimes there's something going on in your baby's system and you don't know what it is, and there's something that's causing these ear infections over and over and over again, and you want to get to the root of the problem, really dig down deep and find out exactly what it is. So that's when you want to book yourself something like a body code session. If you want, you can come to me. I'll leave the link below. We will just travel around your baby's body remotely. I will connect and we'll use kinesiology to find out exactly what's going on in their system. Sometimes I'll give you, I'll tell you directives of what to do next, or to give you exact directions of exactly how much probiotics they should be using, or how many times a day to do different things that I can't cover in a video because it's, very personalized. So that is something that I really like. It's come up many times in my body code sessions with clients, that their baby has an ear infection or some other issues, and we really get to the root of the problem, and then it goes away. And that is the most amazing thing, because when you're just putting a band-aid on the problem, then it will, go away for a while and then it will come back again. But when you're really getting to the root cause of the issue, and then you can, not only just to put a band-aid on it, you'll find out the root causes and you'll alleviate the whole thing and it will go away. So that is my recommendation to you. Hopefully all these things work for you, but honestly, just cutting out the dairy, the white flour, and the sugar, and upping the probiotics has helped for so many people. I can't begin to tell you how many people I've seen it help for with asthma, with eczema, with ear infections, with tummy aches. So many issues can be alleviated by cutting out those foods and upping the probiotics. And of course, getting enough sleep so that your body can repair itself. Question of the day. How often does your baby or toddler get ear infections? How often during the winter, or how many times in a year? Always believe that you are an awesome parent, because whatever you believe, you become. Now, does your toddler hit at all? If you are having hitting problems, then you want to move right on over here to find out what to do, the number one solution to get your child to stop hitting once and for all.